5 minutes, some paper and a bit of magic. Let's make something that's going to make you smile. Hello, I'm Claire from Created the Ottaway and this is your crafty break. If you love little creative nudges like this, my Crafty Otters Club is full of extra tutorials and behind the scenes fun. Check the link in the description. So for our 5 minutes craft break today, what are we going to make? This cute little cup, literally with one 6x6 piece of paper. It's perfect for a little Easter gift or a Christmas chocolate or a party favour or afternoon teas, anything like that. And it is so simple, you are going to want to make it over and over again. So shall I show you how to do it? Let's go. Now you could do this all with folding, but I'm going to use it with my paper trimmer. Which paper shall I use? Let's use this one because I've got two of it. So I'm a great believer in using what you already have in your stash. So that's what we're going to do today. Which side? Oh, I'm not sure. Two-sided paper. Isn't it a pain? You can't decide which side. Right, I've got a 6x6 piece of card and I am going to score it at 3/4 of an inch. Every 3/4 of an inch. So 3/4, 1.5, 2.25. Remember, we've just got 5 minutes. 3 inches, 3 3/4, 4.5, 5.25. And then obviously the last one is 6 inches. So you can see all those lines all the way down. Then I'm going to turn it sideways and I'm going to score it at 1.5 inches and 3 inches. And then I'm going to do 4.5, but I'm not going to do the whole length. This last panel here, I'm not going to score. So I'm going to move my scorer along a bit and I'm going to score the rest at 4.5. Okay, now this little panel here, this end one, I'm actually going to cut off. So I'm going to put it back at the 3/4 inch and I'm going to cut down from the middle score line like that. Oh, that's not very straight, is that? Oh, that's ruined that straight away. Okay, let's see what happens. That's okay. We can save it. I only got 5 minutes. And at 3 inches there. Okay, my excitement got to me, didn't it? Okay, so we're leaving that bit separate. I'm going to move that bit out of the way. And we're just going to do lots of, I'm going to do it this way because I think I would like a stripy card. So I'm going to use a bone folder and I'm really going to press down on my scores. Just like that, just like that, and just like that. And then I'm going to do the same this way. I'm just going to burnish all the score lines. This is worth doing, I promise you. I know we've only got 5 minutes, but it is worth doing because you will have a much nicer cup. So I'm just going to do that really quickly like that. And then the last one like this. And then I'm going to bring my paper trimmer back. Now you can do this just with your scissors. But what I'm going to do is use my paper trimmer just so I get a nice straight line. Okay, if I make sure it's lined up. So I'm going to bring it back to the 3/4 of an inch and I'm going to score up. Actually, should I do it that way? I'm getting stressed about 5 minutes. I feel like we've had 5 minutes already. Okay, so I'm just going to cut the bottom, where the bottom score line is, all of these into tabs. So I'm going to use my cutting blade. So 3/4, 1.5, 2.25. This is worth doing, I promise. stress-free, just because you get nice straight lines. Not that anyone is going to see them, so you could do that with your scissors, honestly. Stress-free crafting is what I'm about. If you've watched any of my videos before, it's always about stress-free. Although when I do a 5-minute one, I'm like, oh my God, it's like speed dating with craft. Okay, last one, then we're there. Okay, come on Claire, you've got this. Okay, so it means that these bottom ones are all like this, okay? So I'm going to fold that over, I'm going to fold that over, and then I'm going to tuck this bit inside this bit, okay? Now, if you can, the neatest bit is to get it in there. But sometimes it's a little bit longer than you need it, just because of the fold. So you can tuck it in there, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on here, because obviously this is the thinner piece. Don't let me down now, glue. 5 minutes and counting. Oh, now I've put too much glue. Right, I'm going to spread some off, and I'm going to spread it on the other side as well. Okay, and then I'm going to bring that round, and I'm going to tuck it in. So it's tucked inside, but I want it to be right next to the join. And the way I can make sure it is to fold it back on itself and just make sure that it is a nice straight edge, okay? And then just hold it down and press it in place. Now I'm also going to put some glue up here because I couldn't get mine inside, if that makes any sense, because it was slightly longer and I really don't want it to be flapping about, okay? So I'm going to put some glue on there as well. And then what I'm going to do is just go round and just with my fingers gently press round the cup like that, just so the paper knows where I want it to go. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, let me get a little bit of scrap card. Okay, so I'm going to put a glue dot on there because I am going to use my fingers. If this is going to stress you out, don't watch this bit, shut your eyes. So where the join is, okay, I'm going to put that bit first across, okay, so that it all holds it in place. And it should go across without any overhang. Then I'm going to get the next bit, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of there, and I'm going to press that across, okay. I'm just going to get that to stick by putting my fingers inside. Then the next bit, because what you don't want is loads and loads of glue squirting out everywhere, which is why I am using my finger. You could use the nozzle. I mean, this glue is quite good. It doesn't come out everywhere. Okay, just like that. This one, you can look now if you shut your eyes because I'm now using the glue nozzle. I've got little cat's hair. That's the problem having cats, isn't it? Okay. I bet we've gone way over 5 minutes. Okay, and this one. Okay, that's that one. Now, if I turn it over and just press on the inside. Okay, there's your little cup. Now this bit, what you want to do is fold it in half, and it's easier to fold it than try and measure where the fold is halfway. So I'm just doing it like that. I've got glue on it because of my finger. Stress-free crafting, Claire. Okay, I'm going to put some glue in there. Put it back over and just make sure it's nice and glued. Okay. That is going to be my handle. Now I'm just going to go like this with my bone folder and just curve it both ways. And then I'm going to fold over a little bit on each end, just like that. There's no right or wrong amount. Okay. Now when it's over, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the extra folded bit. That's again way too much. And I find the beginning of my cup and put it on there. That's definitely more than 5 minutes. And then this end, I'm going to do the same. That little alarm was to tell me you should be finished by now. Okay, and I'm just curving that round. If you do the bottom first, it really shapes it into a handle like that. Okay, so there is my little cup, ta-da. But sometimes with the amount of paper that's going across, it doesn't sit flat and it's a bit wonky. So I take my 1.5 inch punch, and I'm using the same paper this time, but on my original one I just used white. And you can finish it off just so it looks extra special by putting one of these on the bottom, just to cover up all of those folds, like so, like that. See, it looks much nicer now, doesn't it? Press it down and then do another one on the inside, and it holds all the folds on the inside as well. And that is how you have a 5-minute, maybe 10, craft break, and make yourself something cool to share or gift. Okay, so there you go, 2 little cups, perfect for Easter eggs or any little sweet treat. Ta-da! That was your 5-minute craft break. Like, comment or peek at my Crafty Otters Club for more cosy projects. Thanks for watching. Happy crafting!